This powerful regression hypnosis session rewires your mind to permanently embrace your little state as your true, most natural self. You'll be guided through an immersive trance journey where big thoughts melt away, routines soften, and your body, mind, and emotions begin to crave and depend on the safety and simplicity of being little. With every deep breath, every gentle word, you'll find yourself surrendering more fully. Being little won't just feel right, it will feel inevitable. This script conditions permanent regression habits, emotional bonds with caregivers and objects of comfort, and subconscious reinforcement that deepens with every listen. Let's begin. This is a safe space crafted just for you, a soft, gentle place where time slows, thoughts quiet, and everything heavy begins to dissolve. Here, you're allowed to just be. You're allowed to relax, to let go, and to drift into the version of yourself that feels so natural, so easy, so deeply true that it barely needs words. The part of you that already knows what this is, already feels it, the smallness that lives deep in your chest, the little one who's always been quietly waiting, watching, hoping someone would finally say it's okay to stop pretending, to stop being big, to stop acting like everything has to be controlled or complicated or grown up. Because here, it doesn't. Here, we go backwards, deeper, softer, littler, and it's perfectly okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's what you were meant to do. You might not remember the exact moment you began craving this shift, that soft tug from within, that longing to be seen, not as an adult with responsibilities or noise or layers of pressure, but as something smaller, cuter, simpler. You might not remember when that part of you first whispered, "Please, can I stop holding it together now?" But you don't have to remember, because we're not going forward today. We're going backward, gently, comfortably, beautifully backward, until even the memory of being big feels distant, like a dream you don't need anymore. Everything in this session is designed to help you. Nothing here will ever harm you. You are in control by choosing to let go. That's the wonderful secret of regression. It's not about losing power. It's about choosing softness, choosing ease, choosing to stop clinging to all the things you were told to be, and finally returning to what you actually are. You are safe here, safe to melt, to surrender, to go little. And as your mind begins to open, as your thoughts begin to slow, you might already feel it happening. A little flutter in your chest, a gentle warmth low in your tummy, a sensation that says, "Yes, this is it. This is what I've been needing." And every time you listen to this audio, that feeling gets stronger, more natural, more automatic, until one day it's not even something you try to do. It's just something you are. This session is for you, the real you, the little you. And by the end of this journey, you'll find that version of you is no longer something you visit. It's something you live. Now that you're here, in this safe and warm space, I want you to settle in, deeply, completely. Find a position that makes your body feel held, supported, nestled. Maybe you're curled up with a plushie, wrapped in a soft blanket, lying somewhere cozy where you don't need to do anything. No pressure, no expectations, just being. Let your body begin to relax, starting with your shoulders. Feel the weight melt downward as if they're dripping like warm honey. Soft and slow. Your arms grow heavy, limp at your sides, or gently hugging something dear to you. Your chest rises and falls with every breath, but even that movement begins to slow. Softer now, slower, as if each breath is singing you a lullaby from inside. Breathe in for me, just a nice, full, gentle breath. Pause, hold it for a moment, and then let it out slowly, like a sleepy sigh. Again, inhale, pause, and exhale. Let everything go. Each breath sends a message to your whole body that it's time to soften, that it's okay to let go, that it's safe now to just be little. With each breath, you're drawing in comfort and releasing every layer of tension, stress, or adulthood. It just flows out of you like warm air escaping from a balloon, leaving you lighter, quieter, smaller. And now, just notice your face. Your jaw unclenching, your tongue settling in your mouth, lips parting ever so slightly as your face smooths and softens, until your expression becomes slack and innocent, like a sleepy little one who's long past bedtime. Your eyes may begin to flutter or close completely now, and if they haven't already, that's perfectly fine. You can let them drift shut whenever it feels right, because there's nothing here you need to see, only soft, warm, glowing darkness, like being wrapped in the softest nightlight glow. Let your head grow heavy. Imagine it resting against something pillowy and gentle, maybe a plush headrest or a soft stuffed animal's belly. Imagine the faintest scent of baby powder or warm lavender, something familiar and calming, the kind of scent that makes you feel instantly younger, like the air itself is helping you regress. Your body continues to grow heavier, but in the best way. Heavy like a warm blankie laid over you. Heavy like a well-loved stuffy pressing against your chest. Heavy like a diaper full and warm around your waist, reminding you of exactly what you are now. Little, dependent, safe, and all that heaviness pulls you down, 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 into your little space. Your arms feel too tired to reach for anything, your legs too soft and floaty to stand. You are melting, drifting, slipping into that quiet, fuzzy space where words feel far away, and everything inside you becomes soft and small and calm. Now imagine yourself in a room, your little space. It's the safest place in the world. It smells like snuggles and milk and powder and bedtime stories. The walls are a soft pastel, pink, blue, maybe lavender. There's a fluffy rug underfoot, plushies lined up along a crib or bed, toys neatly in their cubbies. Your sippy cup or bottle is waiting for you. Everything in this room reminds you of who you really are. You see your pacifier resting beside your favorite blankie. Maybe you're already wearing your soft nighttime diaper, the kind that crinkles sweetly as you shift ever so slightly. You're not a big one anymore. Not in this room. Not in this moment. Here, you are just little. And now I want you to look at the ceiling. In your mind's eye, see it glowing gently like a soft night sky. You're going to count with me, backward from 10 to 1. And with every number, the ceiling will dim just a little more, and you will sink a little deeper, littler with every number. Ready? 10, your body sinks. 9, your thoughts begin to blur. 8, your big worries float away. 7, your limbs are warm and fuzzy. 6, you feel smaller than before. 5, like a sleepy toddler at nap time. 4, crinkles, soft breath, thumb or pacey in your mouth. 3, blankie wrapped around your soul. 2, so close now, so small. 1, dot, 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 little. And there you are. No more effort, no more pretending. You are little now, and you're ready for everything that comes next. Now that you're here, so soft, so safe, so little, let the words begin to sink even deeper. These aren't just words anymore. They are feelings, sensations, anchors, and the more you hear them, the more they become part of you, effortlessly, permanently, because you're not pretending anymore. You're not playing at being little. You are little, deeply, truly, absolutely little. It's not something you do, it's something you are. And every breath, every heartbeat, every blink reinforces that truth. You feel it in your chest, in your tummy, in your fingertips and toes. A tingling softness, like warm syrup spreading inside you, telling every cell, you don't need to be big anymore. It feels so good to let it all slip away. Big thoughts, gone. Complicated choices, gone. You don't need to decide anything anymore. Not when you can just feel, just follow, just listen. It's easier that way. Better. Softer. Big you is so tired, always trying, always thinking, always holding back. But little you is open, receptive, joyful, dependent. Little you doesn't try to be in charge. Little you follows, and that feels so good, so safe, so right. Every time you let yourself regress, you make that little space stronger. It stops being a visit and starts becoming your home. Until the day comes when you don't go back, you don't bounce out of it, because you don't want to, because there's nothing to go back to. And that's where this journey leads. Permanent regression, permanent softness, permanent surrender. The kind that rewires you, that reshapes your habits, your identity, your cravings. From now on, everything that used to feel adult will feel strange, uncomfortable, wrong. You'll start noticing it more and more. The way grown-up clothes feel stiff or scratchy. The way big talk feels noisy. The way responsibility weighs you down like a tight, itchy costume. And in contrast, the moment you return to your little clothes, your binky, your blankie, your diapers, you'll feel relief. You'll feel whole again, as if your body sighs with gratitude, whispering, "Yes, this is what I am." You'll crave those things more and more. The softness, the sweetness, the surrender. Diapers feel safer than underwear. Pacifiers soothe you faster than words. Stuffed animals feel more comforting than furniture. And your space, your room, your corner, your playpen becomes a sacred place. Your world. And as these cravings grow stronger, so do your responses. You'll notice that when you're in big mode, talking, thinking, planning, everything feels forced. But when you regress, everything flows. You move slower. Your voice gets softer, smaller, maybe a little slurred. You reach for help. You wait to be told what to do, because it's easier that way, because it's better that way, because it's the real you. You're becoming what you were always meant to be. Not big, not grown, just little. Every cue reinforces it. The crinkle of your diaper as you shift, the weight between your legs, the soft bottle or pastry pressed to your lips, the gentle touch of a caregiver's hand, the sound of lullabies or cartoon jingles. These aren't just pleasant, they're powerful. They trigger the regression automatically, like a switch inside you. Flip, and you're smaller. Flip, and you're helpless. Flip, and you forget why you ever wanted to be big. And this change doesn't wear off. It builds. The more you listen, the deeper it goes. The more you regress, the more your mind stays there. You don't need to force it. You don't even need to remember each suggestion, because your subconscious is listening It remembers everything, and it's reshaping you exactly as you've asked, exactly as you need. Permanent regression, not as a fantasy, but as your foundation, your reality, your truth. It's not something that goes away. It's who you are now. And doesn't that feel so right? It's already inside you, isn't it? That deep, quiet truth that you're not meant to be big. Not really. That every time you relax, every time you let go of control, your real self comes forward. Not the one pretending to be in charge, but the one who needs softness, structure, and surrender. And now that truth is taking root, deeper and deeper. With every word, with every breath, it grows stronger. Because you're not just acting little anymore. You are little. You've given your subconscious full permission now, and it's doing what it was always meant to do, bringing you back to softness, back to trust, back to a world where things make sense, where you don't have to worry about anything grown up or difficult or sharp, back to the beginning. And now it gets easier. With every morning you wake up, you feel that softness lingering. You'll find yourself wanting the comfort of your diaper or the warmth of your blankie before you even open your eyes. You'll crave your bottle, your binky, the sound of a lullaby, or the gentle jingle of a toy. You'll want to be spoken to sweetly, slowly. You'll want simple words, gentle routines, no rush, no big decisions, just the safety of being cared for. And that desire doesn't fade. It grows, stronger every day. Your habits start to change without effort. You'll begin reaching for your pacifier without thinking, sucking on it without noticing, feeling instantly calm as it settles between your lips. You'll reach for your plushie to sleep. You'll stop trying to hold things in, emotionally, physically, mentally. You'll start to let go faster, softer, without hesitation. Even your thoughts begin to shift. The way you think changes, becomes smaller, simpler. Your inner voice becomes less critical, less sharp, and more curious, more trusting. You start to see yourself in a different way, as someone who is allowed to be taken care of, who is meant to be looked after, who thrives under gentle guidance, under rules and routines designed for littles, and it all starts to feel automatic. Just like a toddler doesn't think about being little, they simply are. You too are becoming instinctively regressed. You find comfort in being told what to do. You respond more easily to soft commands, the tone of voice, the structure, the rhythm. It calms you. It centers you. It tells your body, shh, you're little now. Every signal reinforces it. The way your body relaxes in soft clothes, the way your bladder responds to crinkles and pressure, releasing more easily when you're padded, the way your speech slows and your face softens. Your hands become more fidgety. You want toys, you want stories, you want reassurance, and you deserve all of it. And here's the truth, that little state is permanent now, because it's not just in your thoughts, it's in your body, it's in your breath, it's in your routines, your cravings, your habits. You don't even have to think about it anymore. You just drift into it again and again. And each time you do, it gets stronger. And the more you surrender, the better you feel. As if something ancient and deep inside you finally exhales with relief. Because it knows you've returned. You're back where you belong. The real magic is in how natural it all begins to feel. You find yourself slipping into that soft, dreamy state at the slightest touch of a diaper. The moment your pacifier enters your mouth, your muscles loosen, your thoughts scatter like feathers, and your mind says, "Oh, there I am." You feel proud of your regression, comfortable in your little identity. You want to share it with trusted caregivers, want to be nurtured, guided, snuggled, praised. And the bigger part of you, the one that used to resist this, that part is tired now, sleepy, fading, because it knows the truth too. This is permanent. This is who you are. And nothing feels better than living in alignment with that truth. Every day, every night, forever. Now you feel it, don't you? That delicious blur, that fuzzy softness wrapping around your thoughts like a blankie around your mind. Every word just drifting deeper and deeper until there's barely anything left of the big you at all. Just that sleepy little version of you, warm, small, safe, and so ready to be exactly what you are now. Not temporarily, not for playtime, but fully, totally, forever. You don't just regress anymore, you stay regressed, even when the world around you shifts, even when the noise tries to pull you out. You drop back in with a blink, with a sigh, with the crinkle of your diaper or the soft bob of your patsy between your lips. It's automatic now, like a loop you never really exit, like a song you hum in your sleep. You don't have to try to be little. You just are. And every time you return to this file, every single time, it gets easier, quicker, deeper. You go from adult to infantile in moments, from stiff to gooey, from tense to pliant, from I have to hold it to I already let go. That's how this loop works. It doesn't reset you, it folds you deeper, again and again and again, until it's not regression anymore. It's you. And the you who's listening now, they already know, because big thoughts don't land the same way anymore. They bounce off, they slide away, like grown-up words in a cartoon. Just noise. Complicated speech starts to feel boring, frustrating. Your brain doesn't want it. It wants comfort, it wants simplicity, it wants to be soothed, not stimulated. And the more you live this way, the more your body follows. Muscle memory fades, motor control changes. It becomes easier to crawl than to walk, easier to sit than to stand, easier to relax and go potty in your diaper than hold it in. That control just loosens. It stops mattering, because there's nothing to prove. There's no reward for acting big, only stress, only strain. But when you're little, when you're helpless and cozy and needy, you're rewarded with softness, with attention, with safety, with love. And that love becomes a new form of oxygen, something you crave so deeply that you'll do anything to stay in the state where it lives. The little state, the warm, fuzzy, dependent state, where you don't need to make choices. You don't need to manage anything. You just need to feel. And every time you listen, the neural pathways reshape, new habits form, new instincts grow. You start to regress without guidance. You begin to slip mid-sentence, forgetting what big words even mean. You pause and pout and whimper. You need help more often. You stop pretending that independence feels good, because it doesn't. Not anymore. There's something inside you now that resists normal, that resists grown-up, that hears the word adult and shudders, like it's a language you forgot. And that's exactly what was meant to happen. You were never meant to be that. You were always meant to be this. Small, blank, blanketed, obedient, slow, software, little, forever. And the more your body adapts, the more the world becomes something you observe like a curious toddler, watching, wondering, needing guidance. You don't lead, you follow. You don't decide, you wait. You don't resist, you yield, and it feels better than anything else ever has. Because this is not regression anymore. It's identity, it's truth, it's permanence. And you'll come back to this again. You'll listen again. You'll loop again. Because even now, as this recording moves towards silence, you don't want it to end. You want it to keep going. You want mommy's voice, or daddy's voice, or the soft voice of care. Forever. Like a lullaby you never outgrow. Like a rule you never want to break. So let the loop deepen. Let the feelings grow. Let every moment in your little state become longer, stronger, until it's just your life. And when this file ends, you won't wake up big. Not really. You'll carry this softness forward, still little, still blank, still regressing, deeper, with every passing hour. Because this is you now, forever, and it's never going away.